Media Group.
Oh my God.
Was this your office?
Yes, this is Dave's office.
And when you went maniacal, you were like doing shit in here?
Yes. And this is, yes.
This was the main office?
This was Mr. Ernst's office. And when you walk into here to the main, the
that would have been
this would have been the big lodge.
Oh my God.
Oh, right.
You see the keys. There's the window. And that is what we go
Yeah.
that had curtains.
But his desk would be here.
Right here.
Yeah.
You guys are peeking.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wait, let me.
Oh, come on.
Jade,
Sorry.
okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey dude, I think the 90s are calling.
For the time being, welcome everybody to our very first live Hey Do the 90s Called podcast. As you can see, it is our very first time.
Yes.
We have never done a live before,
We thought it was simple,
and apparently it's not as easy.
but we're here.
We're here, and I know here's what's happening is a lot of people, the link, it said it was removed. We're trying to get the link sent back out. So if you have friends who haven't been able to get in, who purchase tickets, then
Right.
please.
Tell them the new link is
The new
coming.
link is coming, and we.
Ryan, is there a link on the channel? If they just go to the Hey Do the 90s.
Just tell me what a Hey Do the 90s channel page.
Yeah, just go to the YouTube Hey Do the 90s Called channel, and the live event will be right there. And we got some fun stuff coming up. We are back in Tucson at the Tanque Verde Ranch where we shot the show.
For the first time in
90, 91.
see that many years. 30. Since 1991, really.
Wow.
It has been an amazing 24 hours of us reconnecting with our fellow cast, with our writers, with
Yes.
some of the crew. It has been incredible.
You just walked the sets,
oh my gosh,
which were in better condition than I expected.
a little better. But
I mean-
before we get into that, because we should,
about me.
let's bring our
Dave Brissett's is better condition than we all thought.
we
He's fully erect.
let's introduce our
Missing a few parts.
original
That's
series regular cast members,
Yes,
because
the
we
OGs.
have more cast for you coming up a little bit later, and then we of course have our Q&A, which we have promised, and we want to get to as many questions.
Audience question.
So let's just say a quick hello to the one and only Joe Torres,
Danny Lightfoot,
Danny Lightfoot, the most beautiful Kelly Brown. You have a mic right there.
KB,
Yes, Josh Tigell,
Hi.
Buddy,
and
the one and only
the inimitable David Brisman.
Mr. Ernst himself.
Now, for fans of our podcast, David Brisman did come on an episode of our podcast, but couldn't get his camera on. So here he is. So you get to
that's
see him.
right.
He did audio for us. Couldn't figure out how to get the camera work, but we got him in person. So this is very exciting.
And we can put to rest some of the what do you call them? Rumors about Joe Torres.
I mean-
He's not dead.
This is not AI.
He's
We
not a
promise.
car salesman in New Jersey. He's alive and well. He's still in Tucson, hiding out in the open.
Well, yeah, kind of.
He was never hiding. That's just the joke is on all of
No,
us.
but hundreds of thousands of people were looking for him for a while.
That is
Did you
so,
know?
so strange. Well, yeah, I've heard about it, but I never truly believed that they were being truthful with me
Right.
because I'm very, very paranoid.
Oh my gosh. Like, are people following me?
Very paranoid.
This has got to be a scam.
Joe also said that he never even saw all of the episodes because we always remind so many of our viewers that not everyone had cable back then when Nickelodeon was on. No,
Right.
a lot of people, a lot of people didn't.
Very, very.
So yeah, Joe he just went off the grid. He doesn't have a computer or a smartphone. He has a great flip phone
Flip
that works
phone.
beautifully.
It has a rotary dial.
Still sharp,
But-
dry, sarcastic.
Just to start for all of us who, went back to the set today for the first time. And I know some of us had been there over a period of time. Most of us hadn't been back there in 30 years. How did you guys feel? Like what was the first thought? Emotional, memories?
Yeah. What?
Sad, excited, happy?
All of the above.
All the feels.
Like what memories came back to you?
Every single one. It felt like, this is what the last few seconds must be like when you leave the earth. Because everything, I pulled through those gates and it was all the memories. Everything was flooding. And I actually went yesterday before all you guys because I knew I was going to be emotional.
We're just hearing this. She cheated.
She went yesterday.
Yourself?
She's such a good actor. She pretended to see it all for the first time today. And I got the cries and the tears out, choking up now. I got it all out yesterday.
Wow.
So it was emotional. It was very emotional. We spent a lot of time there.
You hadn't been back in 30 years.
No.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We had this 2-year experience, which was like, a big chunk of profound, meaningful part of our lives. And then we haven't been back there in 35 years. It's pretty intense, right?
It was yes. And also a lot of it is just not there. And that's also very surreal. Like our bunkhouse, Brad and Melly's bunkhouse, gone. Rubble, gone.
Mr. Ernst's office, still there.
Mr. Ernst's office, he's been there.
I thought, this is interesting until I stepped into my office. Then I felt like I was sad. I was like, I remember.
So much time. Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in fact, the episode we were all talking about Murder Heroes, where Christine.
Is a fan favorite because we did sort of a poll.
Yeah, we have a few, 5 and 6 episodes, where Christine and I we come back to the ranch and you're rehearsing a play, a murder mystery that you've written. And we overhear everybody saying they want to kill you.
To murder you. Yes.
And our memory of that episode is that Christine and I were in some kind of blow up fight in our personal lives. And we had the whole episode crouching down together.
Our personal, and it's ironic because most episodes, you two, I know I got it in earlier podcasts. For some reason in my memory was that I was handcuffed to you because I remembered this episode where we were stuck together and really not speaking to each other. I mean, really not speaking to each other. You guys had a fight? we may have had a little.
Why did you come to me?
I know. We wanted to leave you out of all of it, Dave.
Yeah.
You tolerated
I
us.
was out.
You were. But it was honestly, you two were always put in episodes together because there was a lot of sort of Brad Ted tension. And the irony of this episode happening at a time where you and I were literally not speaking, and every scene we were like huddled up together and whispering to each other and in cahoots. So you and I both just rewatched the episode.
Yeah.
And I think you're incredible actors. That's really what we have decided is we seem to love each other.
We were committed. But then when they yelled cut, it must have been like,
F you,
boom.
We have a lot of behind the scenes stuff. What's funny about it?
Yeah, Steve. Yeah,
we don't need to talk.
I said some things.
You were just kids.
See, we were kids.
Yeah, we're kids and we laugh about it.
Yeah, we do laugh about it now.
But
what episode wise, what are, do you all have favorites that you remember that that resonated the most, or, like me, selfishly, was it mostly usually the episodes that revolved around your character? Because those were my favorites.
yeah, what are each of your favorites?
Where I was really,
Defensive.
Yeah,
those were my faves.
the Olympic swimming law.
except the Olympic swimmer.
My favorite episode was the one that I got written out of.
This is a great story. Tell this story. This is a really good story.
At that time, I was really into mountain biking, and I went on an ill-fated ride, a midnight ride up Sabino Canyon. And coming back down, I hit, they have a stone bridge, and there's a turn, and I hit that bridge, went over and landed in like a wash. Luckily, there were other people riding with me, and they were able to get me up, get me out. But That
dislocated your
Yeah,
shoulder.
well, I broke my collar.
Oh my God, broke your collarbone.
And that was an episode that I was fairly prominent in. So I
And
didn't know.
guess who they asked to fill his shoes?
She was me.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So that was my favorite.
Melody.
I don't remember it at all, but Joe remembers it. Everyone remembers it made no sense that I was suddenly the one put into that episode.
Yeah.
But I forgot about that injury. I really forgot about that. And what about episodes to his bike? I mean,
Christine wanted that storyline.
I knew some local guys, but they had messed with your brake. The
Yeah.
brakes of
I would not put it past.
sweet melody. But what about you guys? What episodes were either ones you loved or were real challenging or
And for me, we were talking about earlier, there was the Ghost Stories episode and War, the wrestling episodes, all the ones that were kind of the nighttime. episodes.
shooting at night.
The night.
Because I mean, there was a few episodes where we had 1 or 2 scenes at night. So we'd start at noon, kind of
Yeah.
do the tail end just after dark.
Yeah.
But there was a couple episodes where we started at like 5 or 6 p.m.
Yes. And you've shared with us that episode also with Captain Lou Albano,
I don't think I was,
professional wrestler. You might not have been there for that, but
that's a big get.
big yes.
Heck of a nice
Professional.
guy.
Yeah.
It's so
But-
nice.
And so cameras were rolling. That was terrifying. You realize exactly, how
So wasn't it all of your local friends who came to sit in the
I had
audience?
a lot of like friends and family who always wanted to come out to the set. And they said, okay, we're going to be filming past midnight in the middle of the desert. You need people to like fill the stands because the whole big thing that they sell tickets for. So yeah, you look through they scan the crowd and a bunch of them are,
Your school friends?
yeah, school friends,
Family friends.
I think my parents and my younger sister were in it.
And it was probably like a fun thing. We probably didn't even, they probably didn't even get paid to do it. It was more just coming and watching.
Probably not.
Oh, no. Free extras.
Free extras.
Anytime you want.
Yeah, but
What did they? Don't they have access to the craft service?
they probably will.
Oh,
I'm sure.
they ate their penny worth in.
And snacks.
That's the way I.
Oh, and the night shoots, they would always make us like soups and they'd bring out
Chili. Do we have chili?
Yeah,
I feel like that sounds
chili.
like something we would have had.
And some of those night shoots were like during the winter when
Yes.
Yeah, it was
people
freezing.
realize how cold it does get in the middle of the night
Right.
in the desert in
The episode
December and February.
War, which was one of the ones you mentioned, was I believe our second to the last episode that we ever shot. And it was in November, I think, or December, possibly. But I remember it snowed. It started to snow. We had snow flurries on the set and it was so surreal.
That's where I was hanging from the roof of the lodge for hours.
With mousetraps attached to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and you do a really incredible sleepwalking bit in that episode. And I don't know if you studied sleepwalkers because
Sleep acting.
sleep acting
Yeah.
with dialogue and bumping into walls. And it was sort of like you were a master of physical comedy.
There were a lot of mouse traps.
Yes.
Yeah, and the flag.
The flag. It was the capture.
The drink.
Yes. Jimmy. See, you were
That had to be a Graham episode.
Yeah. And we all had like,
Yeah.
we all had like World War I helmets, which teenagers out in the middle of the desert, circa 1990, just have those laying around.
And what do you guys remember, Kelly, about the Brad and Ted get handcuffed episode? Because that is a classic.
He's a classic.
It's
Two
classic.
people who pretend they can't stand each other get handcuffed together.
Lose the key.
Lose the key because it was a magician who left his briefcase behind. I rewatched this one, guys.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Yes.
How many times?
Many. I studied it.
Was there vodka involved?
But yeah, they think it's a set of trick handcuffs, and it turns out they're in fact the real handcuffs because the magician he was a con artist. There were a lot of con artists that came to the ranch.
Yeah, you're right. Thieves and con artists.
Bank robbers. And so, yeah, anyway, you guys thought they were trick handcuffs and they were in fact real handcuffs. But you guys actually had to do, acting with handcuffed to each other. How was that?
Yeah, for you, how was it?
You think I remember?
I barely remember you.
I'm sure it was fun.
I will say, I think our characters were probably secretly excited about it.
Characters. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about this as two your characters were. Yeah, because I think what really ended up happening in that episode was that you are pretty mean to each other and you get really angry with each other. And then you go to Lucy and you're like, it was, we were just having fun. And Lucy really says, I think you crossed a line. I think you crossed a line with Ted. He's used to getting a lot of crap, but I think this time it was a little too mean. And then you have to
apologize. You guys all love to bash on Ted, but he's like a person.
So I know. I remember, guys. I remember. It was because you.
I have feelings.
You sell him out, and you say that he sleeps with a stuffed animal named Stuffy, or something, or like it's like a stuffed animal, and you embarrass him.
Yes,
a stuffed animal, and then you guys make up, of course.
I don't remember the technicals of actually filming it, but I do love that storyline. It's such a perfect, two people forced to be together and deal with each other who can't stand each other. But, I was reading some of the comments last night, and this one guy wrote, and I asked him if I can kind of paraphrase it. And he was like, I want to thank you for I was a young guy without a father figure, and your character taught me how to be confident, be myself, talk to girls, but like in a respectful way. And it was just the nicest comment about like how the show, like really, it was a positive, aspirational, like as mean as Brad was, like I'm sure everyone knows it was all in.
I know, but it was,
But the writers knew that it was all in fun and it was all good-hearted.
Well, we talked about Brad was really. It was not necessarily that she was mean. She had a shell, right? We put Owen's guard.
You played it really well.
I was very insecure.
Right, my character.
Right.
So she had. Thank you.
No, really.
So she had to overcompensate it.
Right. And also Brad was the privileged one too. Your character came from a wealthy family. So for you to sort of fit in with the rest of us who were, haven't had the summer job, and we probably had to have the summer job for money. That was sort of Brad's way of, but you soften. You definitely softened over the years, Brad.
I think I made them soften. Yeah, because you're making me so mean.
I never remember us because we played besties, so I don't ever remember us being.
Somebody just said to me, Margaret just said to me that we were very mean to each other, and I don't remember that.
In the show.
Our episodes and
Well, the competition, there were definitely, yes. I do think there was, listen, I'll just say I remember just feeling like, because Brad was always written as the character that all the guys were after, and Melody was everyone's friend.
Ooh,
right?
That gets here?
Yes, of course. I was like, Melody, everybody's friend, but all the guys are after. And then I think, an episode got written where Melody does get asked out on a date by a college guy, and she's really never been on a date, and Ted decides to give Melody advice. How to do it. And basically everything you tell me to do backfires. And so I on the date, because Danny tells Melody a story about a
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Is it about a tortoise and a deer? And
The 100 take story.
it was sort of an old tale about basically to just be yourself. But we did about 150 takes of it in the
Yeah.
scathing heat. And
Christine's face during the outtakes of that.
I don't think at the time I was frustrated enough. And Joe
You
was
were
not.
frustrated. I'm the one who kept messing up the lines. Everybody's looking at me like, come on, you can do this. You can do this.
Oh God, that was the longest monologue ever.
Oh,
I think it was the longest one.
Ever in the whole series. And Joe had never acted before. That was the other thing. We need to give Joe so much
God.
credit. You've never
So
been.
much props to you for how great you did. People love your character. I mean,
shucks.
no, it's amazing, right? Like walk on the set with never having acted.
And then we of course had the thespian
But yet,
Dave Brisbane.
watching Dave Brisbane work was such an honor and set such an example for all of us.
Do you have memories of us being
Jerk.
Disrespectful?
annoying?
No.
Drunk?
No, you were like all total bros and, knew your lines and showed up on time. And Lasher had to be reminded to hang up his costume after
Right.
Yeah,
the shoot
Got in
I was
trouble.
messy.
was over. But
The
Costume.
lesson though I took through me, I hang my clothes up then.
Now,
it's a pleasure.
What was your favorite memory? What were your favorite scenes or episodes that you remember?
Mm-hmm.
well, you wrote an episode.
Yeah.
What was the episode you wrote? That, of course.
With my wife, Laura Ennis.
Who played? Who'd she play on the show?
She played Miss Andrews.
Was that my teacher?
I think so.
That's teacher.
Mr. Barnes' love interest.
Oh, brilliant!
She and I worked to break him up.
Oh, wow. I forgot that part.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, you had just been married and you had just had your first child.
We were married in 88.
So the
And
year,
Gal was born in 90.
Right. I was Cal's first babysitter.
Yes. No, I had
Did you get paid?
I think not. I think I was happy to.
at least $2 an hour.
I was so excited
Yeah.
to be around a baby.
But the episode that we wrote together, along with Graham's help, was one of my favorite episodes. You were mean.
You knew the true me. That's right. You really did. Finally,
sweet little Melody gets me.
Lucy had, Deb had, there was a sick horse. So she was copying down instructions from the vet. She left a page, that, blew off. And Mr. Ernst came in and saw this. And I was waiting for some a call from my doctor. I just had some tests.
And it's the horse diagnosis.
You think it's yours?
I've gone to eat mashed carrots. And it was 24 hours.
So funny.
Yeah. And you guys,
A classic.
Was that like a thrombosis?
Gastrothrombosis. I remember that.
It's amazing the little things that you remember.
Yeah.
Like random phrases that.
Dave's Classic. Shall we go to Dave's Classic?
Oh, when you mess up a line?
And he would say,
And the swear around kids.
we didn't
It
understand.
was a great export. And
But it stuck.
oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, OG cast. We are going to take a little break and we are going to bring in another round of cast members to go down memory lane with. And then, of course, stick around because we are very excited to bring this route back to answer all of your questions. So we will be right
Keep
back.
them clean.
Keep it clean, folks.
What is this? The dressing room. This is where the dressing room is.
Oh my God.
Where the bathrooms? Because there was actual bathrooms in the dressing rooms. Remember, we had 2 bathrooms.
I don't remember that.
Well, I had my own shower.
Yeah. Well, they cheated you.
You did. Dave liked to soak in a tub after
Remember,
lunch.
the guys used to fan him every day when it was too hot.
Pretty great.
He was the man.
We're back. Guys, this live thing is crazy. I heard that the video got cut, but our audio was live.
What video?
While we swapped characters here.
Yeah. Oh, well, they can still.
Audio was, yes. And yes, Mike's. Okay, let's introduce.
ourselves.
1, 2.
Yes, we've got Jonathan Galkin,
Jake.
Jake Decker,
Hello.
Deb Kalman. Did Lucy have a last
I
name?
did not.
Oh,
Lucy never had a last
Lucy.
name. Thank you.
Jeffrey Coy.
Hello. God, Miles Chandler.
No.
What?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Based on the real Kelly Chandler?
He did not.
And our brilliant writers,
Lisa Malamed
and Graham
Graham Yost.
Hey, we didn't have any characters.
It was Nick Nark.
Nick
Oh,
Narks, right? Because they were our sort of overseers, right? They were on set with us.
Yeah, we were teenagers without parents, so you guys, I guess.
No. We had no responsibility as far as that went. No one told us we were supposed to be the police.
But I think out of just morality, like
Care? I do after a point, but it was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. We had enough work to do just from writing scripts and working with Brisbane, who would write in the margins of the scripts, and I've had to discover what that meant. Yeah.
Did Dave Brisbane give you lots of notes?
Oh my God, yeah. See, where is he?
Oh, now he disappears off the camera.
Booklet that we have, John, you apparently compiled like the top 10 list, like the Letterman thing. Or
I did? No recollection.
Right. One of them was that take good for Dave? He wasn't in the scene.
Wait, do you still have this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It doesn't do us a lot of good in your room.
It really
You
does.
and I forgot. We were going to bring it and we totally forgot.
Okay. That was funny.
Jeffrey, I want to ask you, what was your feeling walking through the sets, and what do you remember? About your experience here?
Because you were the last to join the crew. Yeah. And was that season 4?
It was the last season.
Season 5.
Season 5.
You were 5. Were there
Oh,
5?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be season 5.
We put out a call for more white masses.
Oh,
Right. I remember distinctly being terrified walking on set. I told David this because you're learning as it's going.
yeah.
And, most of you have been, 3-4 seasons into it and been established cast. So to do that, and much to Jonathan Galkin's credit, he meshed with the cast very quickly. So, I kind of came in and it was a little bit daunting, to say the least.
What was that episode you were talking about where we go on double dates?
So,
Fill us that.
what did you write down, Stephen? Okay.
Right.
All right. So, I think it was Double Date, where you are trying to make Brad jealous and you take Melody on a date.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And it was a location shoot at the
mini golf.
Mini golf.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
It was brought
To you by golf and stuff.
What was the stuff?
Still getting the
Yeah.
He was
Hours and
hated.
And if you watch that scene, there's 2 things. One, David improvises. There's a shot where you get a hole in one and you say Golf McGriff, and you see Kelly and she's trying to keep it, and you see her turn her head because she's smirking. And then the second is where she's supposed to throw you in the little pond area.
Of course.
And you don't know that she's actually going to push you in. She goes, and then in the scene, you will see David go, "Oh, you're dead." And that's you, because you don't know this is coming. So that's not within the script where you literally go, "Oh, you're dead."
And it was freezing.
And it was freezing.
And I went in the water.
You went in the water.
Yeah.
But was it written in the script that he was going in?
I don't think so. No, because I think you're waiters and you're picking up golf balls or something. And that's when Kelly
I
decided.
mean, if my character was around water, it was just like the easiest joke possible.
Right.
Just throw him in.
This is Chekhov's.
It's like a guaranteed.
And Deb, for Lucy,
Yes.
no last name Lucy.
Right.
You were, because I just shared in that, that in that episode, I remember that it was Lucy who was really like sort of a little bit of the moral compass of
Thank you.
what
Mhm.
The voice of reason.
the voice of reason, right?
When you said they weren't the parents,
I was just going to say.
the
When,
mother of
Yes.
Yeah, everyone came to you.
Like great auntie.
pride in that. And I was exposed to everyone's drama.
Oh boy.
Oh my
We have
God.
all the
The stories
secrets.
to tell.
So good. We don't have
keeper.
enough time.
who got to hear your drama?
I called home. You were too young.
I was too young.
But yeah, that was my blessing, having just all you kids is like my kids. I remember this is gonna embarrass the heck out of you, Dave. But I remember he liked to be tickled, like on his arms and his back.
Yes.
We'd be in group and like, reading the scripts and having the read-throughs and rehearsals, and he'd like put his arm out. Like, tickle him. Back. And I did it.
Ali said Christine. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently we.
I like to be tickled. That was, it's a soothing.
I just lied.
But I remember you had really nice nails too. You had really
Yeah, my-
pretty nails.
I did, not now, but yes, I know.
No, but I remember them because so we probably
Not ticklish.
very nice.
And you were the only character who like knew how to run a ranch, right? So,
I did.
and now you live on a working ranch,
I do.
which is pretty incredible.
And you did know you were a horse person too, right?
They actually let me ride in one episode. I rode bareback and it was awesome.
Oh my God. So you and Kelly were the only two who were actual.
Right. She comes and rides at my home now.
Oh, that's
at my farm.
There's one episode, the competition one, and Kelly was saying, or you were telling me that my character's racing Kelly on the horse, and Kelly's actually doing her gallop, and
Balance
me,
down
you
with
see
the
me get on the horse, and then they cut to like a stunt double, like in full.
going really fast, but it's so hilarious how far the head is down.
Jeffrey, did you sleep with this stunt double?
Did you talk about Kelly's stunt double?
No idea.
You gotta edit.
We had a dinner last night and some real behind the scenes stories. And I guess John thought that those were meant for live YouTube.
Jeffrey was young, single, and handsome.
Everyone is red faced.
I'm just jealous. That's
just jealous.
even not.
I'm really excited about getting sued.
Don't say her name. Don't say her name. Graham and Lisa, what were the episodes?
Nice try. Nice comments. Nice segment.
Let's get back to the boring professional. No, professional. What were the episodes you were most proud of?
Well, I mean, I love Mystic Song because that was, we were with girls for a long time, and I was watching the dynamics.
This is the beauty pageant episode.
Yeah.
Reality and press, and you watch the on-screen and the off-screen, and saw both the friendship and a little bit of the rivalry that went on around. And I thought, let's take a look at that. And it's really a privilege to work on the series because you get to know the people, you get to know the characters, and so that was one of my later scripts.
I love that one. I recently watched that before we came here. And Melody's like, oh, it's going to be me. I'm going to be Miss Bar None. And then Brad says something like, well, no, this is something I really need to do.
They both had something to learn and they gave it to each other.
Right.
And as started out, again, to keep a theme, a little nasty. a little nasty about the
Uppity about it, yes.
And at the end, the friendship was more important than the winning.
Right. But is there the way it happens though? Because doesn't Melody win? But she hears in her head, and the loser and the loser is.
Yeah.
Because that was the nightmare you had.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when they were announcing it, that's what you're in your head.
Yes.
But I actually remember you. It's funny you say that because the moment where you're both standing here, and then Kelly goes, well, you won. And she seems happier for it than you were.
Right.
Oh.
And that's what was the look.
Yeah, see, that is not mean Brad. I don't have memories really of Brad being that mean as a character. I think just more
Melody.
guarded. No, like Melody had snarky moments for sure.
Do you remember there was a bat ring around?
gonna say that.
There's an outtake where you're up there, someone's like, "Dad."
I go,
And
no,
the thing-
it's a bat. Everyone thought it was a bird. And then you just saw the flight pattern and it was a bat.
Yeah,
That was on this Bloopers. I said it was the only time they do this in prime time.
it was on what?
It's on one of those blooper shows.
I didn't
Made it onto
Like onto a blooper show.
well, we're going to have to find that footage for when
Yeah.
this drops as an actual podcast episode. I'll try to add that footage in there.
Hi, I'm Bradley Taylor from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. I'm 5 feet 8 inches tall, and I went, whoa, it's a bat!
But Graham, what about you?
Well, I just want to compare and contrast. Okay, so Lisa points out an episode that is actually about really human feeling and real characters and stuff. I do an airplane crashes on the random floor between these people and those. I think there was an alien invasion one. I mean, I wrote Brad and Tip get handcuffed. You know, I wrote the crap that pulled the audience in. Someone said earlier there were a lot of con artists. Yeah, I wonder where that came from. But you know, for me, I've used the term so many times. It was writers' boot camp because we got to write Brad and Ted get handcuffed. I don't know. I mean, it's funny. We were passing around photographs last night, and there was one of Buddy of Josh just covered with mouse traps. Yeah. And that was from War, I guess.
Yes.
And I think that was the final episode that we filmed.
Yes.
And I must have come out for that one because I was no longer the writer on set. Nick and Art, we were really honestly just the writers on set.
Yes.
We were there to solve problems in the scripts and make sure that things worked to the best of our ability. But I remember that one, and that, you know, listen, I've had a wonderful career after, but I think perhaps understandably, the thing I'm most proud of is Timmy the Magic Shrimp.
And we have a song, Joe. Yes. I just remember it was Joe and I who sang it, but I was like,
a funny little imp.
it was, yes.
Yeah,
It's like, he just the cutest little shrimp. He's Timmy. Oh, yes, he's Timmy. I just remember. He obviously had to come up with, and then I noticed that the music that when they edited that episode, they did our little jingle because Joe and I just had to make that up on the spot, our little jingle for it. We couldn't use a real jingle. Just like with Miss Tucson, we had to use public domain songs. So Home on the Range.
That story was very
Was it Home on the Range?
Home on the Range.
So of course Nickelodeon wasn't going to pay for real songs. Right. I had to write into the script then. No, I mean, it's sort of funny, John, with you having your music career, that you were the one who messed it up for Millie because there was no clear rights. Miss Bar None pageant. She was going to get up there and sing Whitney Houston. And Jake was like, oh no, we have to pay for it. So yes, you did a Whitney Houston version of Home on Range. And I remember having you stand on the set and do it. You made me do it.
Did I?
How I wanted you to do it.
Oh, I love that. I asked for sort of a line reading.
Yes, it was very dear. Yes, it's dear. Yeah.
What else? What else do we want to talk about?
I don't know. I have like most rebellious things anyone did here. Like, were there any frictions?
Has anyone have you talked about the drive on Speedway?
To talk about the drive.
You should do that. What do you want to have?
Well, I mean, so Dave and I share a car. And what we found out was coming out to the ranch from the Ramada, first season coming along, well, still exists to this day along Speedway. They didn't build bridges where the water would come through during the monsoons. It's just the road goes down and up.
Right.
And if you go at a certain speed, you'll get air. And,
Oh, yeah. That was old.
And it was just this feeling of suddenly, you're up and you hear the engine go ring because it's not on the pavement anymore. And then this weird little screechy sound when the tires hit. Oh, it's fantastic. An unnamed person who may or may not be in this room hit it a little too fast at some point. It wasn't me. It wasn't Dave. We're not going to say who. There's still legal ramifications. And the car swirled off the road. But everyone lived. There was some vertebrae that were hurt a little bit, they say. But that was a wild thing.
We all had rental cars.
Buying the second. So,
But you, Joe and I shared a rental car. We did not have our own.
We didn't?
No. Dave Brisbane got his own rental car.
And Kelly had her beautiful BMW red sports car.
Yes, beautiful. You, Joe, and I.
But we definitely got air.
That's rebellious. I would say that's rebellious. Pushing the envelope.
It's really dangerous.
And life-threatening.
Yeah. Considering we had our license at that point for like 12 months.
Right. Well, when we were coming out yesterday and we're going along Speedway, and I could see the one where we could catch air, and Jeffrey Coy says, I think that's a cop up there. I don't know if he really thought there was a cop up there, but he just didn't want old man Yost to try and get it at 70.
Kelly said after dinner, she said, Graham just said, don't drive fast on Speedway. Everybody, it feels, now that we're here together, it feels like it was just yesterday. Like things are just come back. Everybody's back into their friendships.
Assumed roles.
Assumed roles. What did you guys, and you as the sort of, set writers, and you did have the direct line to the Nickelodeon and to Cinetel, who, our production company, were there big hurdles to get over just because of the heat, because of how long days would go? I mean, obviously Josh was underage and could only work a certain number of hours, but my mom remembered a story of me going to the emergency room because I was dehydrated. I guess and she said they gave you like an IV, and when we first got to the desert, I don't think we knew that the elements really, like
the heat
how much water you needed to drink. And
we like fried an egg on the set.
We baked like a Pillsbury dough loaf.
Oh, that was
the rafters.
Inside the set, it was an extra 10 degrees on top of that.
I just remember that the Beta cameras that they use, Betamax cameras, has a saddlebag that they could put over them, dry ice in them to keep the cameras from overheating. Right. And it's like, that's a little hot then.
Yeah.
You should make a show in the teenagers in the desert now. And then there was the winter stuff. And if you were at night and it was freezing, as you said, it snowed in the final episode.
Right.
I remember we didn't leave in the summer until it turned to 119 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember this.
I had full long sleeves, long pants, jeans.
119.
And it was like makeup drippage.
And that's just outside, right? That wouldn't be.
Well, no, because in the lodge, if we were shooting indoors and they had the lights, I remember them hanging a thermometer from the rafters to someone said, how hot could it possibly be here right now? And it was over 110.
Well, I remember they would hand out for the crew because we couldn't have them on camera, it's a visceral scent to me to this day. Sea breeze, bandanas.
Oh my God.
That's like a raw scent.
Dipped in sea breeze.
Yeah. Chill your neck.
Everybody was wearing, but I just would be guessed. The scent of sea breeze.
What's sea breeze?
Look it up. It's like an astringent.
Yeah.
To the face. It is a very distinct smell. And anything, do we want to go into wardrobe? Because I'm sitting here with most of the guys who your wardrobe.
We kept it very
yours was a little.
Mine was a little kooky,
wacky.
Some of the photos I've looked back on are regrettable. However, I feel like some of the styles have also regrettably come back around.
Strangely,
you were you were a hipster, right? Before.
Yours was a little more
just like eccentric, kind of like pattern shirts,
pattern button down, the untucked. Whereas you were more the cowboy look.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
But then we all had our uniform that was like the khaki shorts and the red
polo.
blue polo.
We didn't have blue polo
Yeah, you never got the polo, but you know.
Christine's shorts were pulled up.
High waisted. They were very high. They had a high waist to begin with, and then you had tucking in a shirt and a bandana to it. I have to say, in rewatching, you rocked the wardrobe. Deb, you look so good.
Yeah, like a real
you and Kelly both wore it so well. Totally cowgirl. cowboy hats, boots, belts.
It's timeless.
And
But you showed me a photo last night of
Yes.
some acid wash.
I did. I took a screenshot of them when I
I
watched.
was wearing.
He was wearing some really
They were like
severe-
popular for 1 year in like 1990s.
severely acid wash.
Terrible.
Yes, not the greatest.
Um,
But when we did go back today, just in, and we're going to get to our audience questions very, very soon. We're very excited. But when we went back today, I don't know if you guys remember the lake or the pond.
Oh
I guess it was
God,
more of a pond, but we called it a lake.
Many scenes were shot there.
It's just not there.
it's gone.
It's dried up. It's kind of marshy. I don't even know if it was wet, but it was, we sort of found the area where it was. So that was there's no dock. That was kind of.
Apparently, we have Jeffrey Darby here with us, who was the head of this whole thing. And he said, I asked if they built the lake for the show. And he said, no, it just appeared. And just
It was here. It existed. They sort of found it. And then I think we built around, we must have maybe built the dock to have, because you went into that a lot.
I'm
You
sure.
got pushed in. And then we had a lot where we would throw crew in
Yeah.
for fun. Like that would be like.
Remember there was one episode we were launching water balloons at the girls from across the lake.
Yeah.
I wonder who wrote that.
And Graham writes the most intellectually sophisticated, shows now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water balloons.
Oh, I love that.
All right. Well, stick with us. We are about to get to your fan questions. And don't go away. We'll see if our audio is still on.
Yeah. We'll bring back
Be right
the
back.
last.
See ya.
Okay.
This is all the dressing rooms and the lake. We're down here, but it's just all overgrown. There's nothing.
It's too bad.
It's wild. Like, why did these structures stand and everything else is
Built a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, a little more love and care. But there was a full-on lake here with a dock and must have dried up.
Oh, probably. It's Arizona.
We're back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might be behind.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right. This question was, where did it go? I loved Christine's outfit in the double date episode. Then I saw she wore it on an episode of Saved by the Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Was that from her personal wardrobe?
You betcha. I was going to take matters into my own hands for the location shoots. And boy, did I do well with flowered leggings and a matching flower sweater that I oversized, that I obviously loved enough to bring when I got cast on Saved by the Bell to the wardrobe people there too, to say, I've got a great outfit that is so 90s and I love it. And now I look at it and my God, the fact that I got that in 2 shows is,
and people recognize that.
That's what the real episode.
2 shows so far.
2 shows.
It's not over.
Any others.
It's not over yet. Go ahead, read.
Here is a question that is, this is, how did you all find out the show was over?
When the check stopped.
When the check stopped. Good.
Does anybody remember? You remember? Tell that story, Kelly, because I don't quite remember that.
We were together. We were in my room, I think.
At the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We
So
found out.
that last December?
Oh, yeah. We got the call and we cried. You were kind of dumb though. You were tears of happiness.
No, I didn't realize we got the call while we were still shooting.
Yes.
Oh.
We were still shooting. We were still out there in Tucson.
So we knew. It's just somebody asked, did you know your last episode was your last episode?
Yeah.
We did. We did that episode more. And did we have a final wrap party?
Yes.
Yes.
Where we all said goodbye?
I knew it was over. I got invited.
But also, the thing I remember is maybe earlier in that last season, because our contracts were ending at that point, and then there would have been the option to renew them if Nickelodeon wanted to renew the show, but we would be able to leave if we wanted to. And I remember I sort of had expressed being ready to kind of go move on to the next chapter, but they started to bring in some characters, and there was a character named Megan who was in one of the she came in for an episode. It was when Buddy has a crush on Melody.
Yeah.
And this character of Megan came in as like, looked like she could have been like the next generation. If the show had kept going, they were sort of trying out a character, and she seemed to have a crush on you.
Yeah.
But you had your eyes on Melody.
Right.
So, but I do remember thinking it's like, I'm ready for the show to end for me, but I don't want it to keep going.
With everything. I'm feeling that. Yeah.
If they rebooted the show, who comes back?
That's scary. Easy.
Everyone?
All of us.
Yeah.
You know what? Who wants to come back?
Who wants to come back?
I'd love to ask our listeners to throw ideas for reboots. Let's see what the best ideas will be. We'll go through them.
And on who comes back.
Yeah, and who comes back.
And who gets
I don't know if I'm see that.
Yeah.
And is it that we're the is it that just we're the old folks now and it's our kids? Is that the idea that we just have
There's gotta be
we have to have youth?
We have to have youth,
It's youth.
sons and
I can
daughters.
still pass for a kid.
You definitely, if you just shaved,
No, seriously, same
Got rid of the
favorite.
Papa Smurf look.
Would you still be throwing in all the water, I think, David?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. You're gonna throw me in water after this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
we do want to do that before this all
We
ends
got
this
it.
weekend. Well, this is a question that came in, which we talked about a little, but not with everybody. How's the set condition, and can you share? And we did say the girls' bunkhouse is no longer there, that the lake is no longer there, but what was there that we took a photo in front of partially the boys' bunkhouse?
Are you gonna be able to cut in?
Yes.
Show some.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not for the live, but when you come back to watch this podcast,
Yeah, we'll
there's
have all
a
kinds
lot
of
photos.
footage.
So please come back. Yeah.
To spoil things, the set it's terrible. It was the stuff of nightmares.
No. I have to say, I told you I had to go yesterday because I knew I'd be emotional about it. And when I got there today with all of you, and one of the boys started choking up and getting up, I'm going to mention who it was.
You can
Then
call
I
him
really lost it again.
I don't cry.
Did anybody take anything today? I took a little piece of a tiny piece of tile from Beaver's. Tiny piece of tile. Yeah. But Kelly got it.
You got a horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
You know, one of the question was, what did any of you keep from the set when you wrapped?
Memories.
Do you guys have?
They're all in here.
I have my badge, my Bradley badge.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I have mine.
Yeah.
You have a Jake Brad.
I did. I have my Jake patch for sure.
I personally didn't keep the shirt, the cactus shirt, but Lisa Malamed kept it and gave it to me as a gift.
Wow.
Full neon.
I just have to say that everything that I kept, and we kept a lot, I sent to my friend Jim Rody in Iowa.
Shout out.
Yeah, Iowa, who's carefully preserving everything for the Hey Dude Museum.
Yes.
Oh, it's a great idea.
It'll all be there
And yeah, that
as soon as we get some funding.
Do you guys? Someone said they gave us Stetson hats as a wrap gift.
Absolutely.
there's photos of
Do
every.
you guys have yours?
Yeah, I still got them.
Yeah.
I would love to have a cowboy.
Guys, this is a
I'll
great.
sell you mine.
Memorabilia.
Oh boy, this is a great question. Anyone have a first on set? Kiss, drink, date, love. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have to be on set, like physically, or just like during the production?
During production.
Okay. Yes.
That's a yes. Do you want to elaborate?
No. I think you elaborated on.
He elaborated on yours.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I gave my first shot at tequila.
Oh,
I think at the at the final rap party.
wow.
That was, I do remember taking that shot and being like,
Was I with you on
this is,
that?
Probably. Ooh, what's
That was a first.
Maline's Brothers episode? No.
Melody.
Melody's.
Oh, Melanie's
Do they have
the brother episode.
brother? Where he's talking of tequila, was he was alcoholic?
Yes. It's a good segue. Yeah, that was a very special.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot that.
And on, didn't that?
No.
Yeah, I think though, no, didn't it, when you were shooting it, didn't it go long?
I don't think so. It might have felt
Wait,
it
how did that?
based on all of us watching us.
Did you get into
It was-
treatment or something? What?
I think eventually, I mean, that's one I'd like to really watch again. But yeah, I do remember it was a heavy episode.
Rick Miller directed that.
Yes, and I brought.
And who wrote it?
I don't know. I don't know who wrote it. And I think the answer is supervisor. You can.
That's a heavy topic for a kid.
This is upside down. But I believe every episode is available on Paramount Plus for streaming because that was the second part.
Episode's missing, and I don't know why.
Is it the Melly's brother episode?
Look at it. There's 64 episodes listed, so there's one episode missing. I don't know why.
Wait, didn't we actually do 66 episodes, including the pilot?
I don't. Or 64 in the trivia included.
Oh,
the pilot.
Danny, what was?
Wait, I think I know what episode was missing. I think it might have been the one where Ted gets BD.
That was ripped out.
Joe is back. Joe is back.
That got me. Who do you catch it from, Joe?
Let's just say there were some horses that were a little skittish about it.
Oh, this is done right there.
Someone shouted out to my homegirl Christine from West End, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Wow. Yes. Allentown, PA in the house. This question is, do you remember Timmy the Magic Shrimp Song? And I've already
did.
So I did that one. What else? What
People
else?
are writing in reboot ideas. Oh my God. I got to go back to the questions. Did Christine show her children the show, or did they discover it on their own? And what did they think? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, all of our kids watched the show at all.
I did try to show my kids when they were actually still, my kids are in their 20s now, but when they were younger, I remember trying to show it to them. It just did not resonate in a way because my daughter loved iCarly and my daughter loved Hannah Montana, and those shows had, they dressed cool and it was glitzy and fast and there's music. And I just remember them thinking I was cute and that was about it. But what about you guys?
My kids could not care less.
Right.
I showed them a few episodes. It did not register at all. You really feel the difference in pacing in between when we made the show and like whatever was current in early 2000s.
Yep.
And I felt it sitting in the room. Could hear the clock ticking.
Yeah. It felt slower.
My 9-year-old has rewatched the series multiple times. So, they're telling it. I've had to rewatch it because my son does, and so I now remember every episode. Or I get questions like, what happened here? It's like I remember what's one behind the scenes, not what the plot is.
Jeffrey, your kids?
My daughter Hannah said, "I'm embarrassed for you."
Oh, we have to do some serious therapy with Jeffrey because he is so down on himself.
No, not anymore. No.
But I've rewatched many episodes, and you're incredible. But you are also great on the show. Right? I understand you came into an environment that was well established, and that's how hard. We talk about that on our podcast all the time about coming in to a show that's already well established, or even just being a guest star in a show. But you are so funny in it, and you did such a great job.
Is that why you're mean to me?
Yeah. Jeffrey thinks Kelly had something against him.
No.
Never. Also, Lisa Malamed wrote this. I like this show the best because I was in it the most. This was Stick Around, and this was where you were brought in with my then actually boyfriend.
Right.
Now, he was your father.
Yeah.
And
And father,
a dream.
yeah,
Yes.
I have a good question here. in an era where there was no social media, when did you realize it was a hit? Or did you get stopped in the streets for Hey Dude? When did we realize anyone was watching it?
We just talked about this this morning.
Years ago, when you were Jeffrey Darby, was
We were, Christine and I were giving out Kids' Choice Awards, speaking about the Kids' Choice Award.
Yep.
And we were not hosting, we were presenters.
Yeah.
The Kids' Choice Awards. And we ran through Universal Studios with Jeffrey Darby, and we went to get something to eat because it was filmed right there. And as we were walking back, we got swarmed. And that's when the producers, I think, knew that we were a hit because we got swarmed and asked for autographs.
They chased after you, didn't they?
I mean,
Yeah, we had to run through the park. Do you have no recollection?
I don't have a memory of that. I do, but I
got Jeffrey.
yeah, no, that's why I love that we can piecemeal these stories together. But I feel like because we shot the show here in Tucson, Arizona, and we really were in this bubble, it's not like we were out in the streets or we weren't sort of, we were here working for, and really like so many of us talked about that. It was sort of generationally, the kids who watched it 10 years later when they grew up and we were out as young adults in the world, that was when I would get stopped.
I to this day still am shocked, not shocked, but it's hard to comprehend how many kids at that time were watching it.
Right.
Because back then Nickelodeon was kind of new. Cable was kind of new. We didn't know a whole generation of kids were actually watching. And we were here in Arizona. So it's still surprising to me that, so many kids were watching.
And do you guys still get stopped today?
Yeah.
No?
I remember after the show ended in 90, I went right to college into NYU.
Right.
So we went from this bubble to New York City, where nobody was really paying attention to this sort of show. But when I went home to where my parents were, to Chicago, and I went to a mall in 91, and I could feel eyeballs watching me. And I was like, oh, that's outside of the city in the suburbs in a mall. Yeah. That's where I started to get clocked by children.
Eyeballs.
I wonder why I am parent.
Wait, there's some more here. Whatever happened to the dog, Cassie?
Cassie.
Bring her up. No explanation at all. It's the dog's gone.
Well, yeah. Wow. Josh told us this story yesterday. Tell us the story again, Josh. First of all, I don't remember that you said that the dog was supposed to have the name Ralph, right?
Yeah, I remember that from the early episodes, but the dog trainer couldn't get the dog to react to the name Ralph. They had to change it to Cassie.
Because that was the actual dog's name.
Yeah. And the dog mainly just sat there rather than doing it.
It wasn't a trained movie dog.
Yeah. Semi-trained.
Semi-trained.
Did you say it was loud?
Heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy breather?
Yeah, you could hear it breathing.
Panting. It's just 140 degrees.
I was panting.
So how long did the dog last?
Oh, yeah.
The first season. First season,
that just he's gone.
Well, Josh's
season, they were just suddenly gone.
your credit in the first season is with Josh Tigel Buddy with Cassie. You had a shared car.
Yeah, with the dog.
Cassie.
So that was a big thing.
Terrible negotiation. Lump the kid in with the dog.
Josh Tigel has buddies.
Yeah.
All right, here's the one. Who was the mystery person in the boys' bunkhouse with the red shorts in that one episode you hinted at as 4? Does anyone know what that is?
Nope. It's Darby.
Jeffrey.
Jeff Darby.
What?
Yeah.
You're in the episode?
Yes. On the top bar.
Come around here and wave. Just come around here and wave so our audience.
This was the mastermind on Hey Dude and Double Dare and Nickelodeon.
Yes.
He's trying. He's cool.
Wow. In an episode and memorable. Memorable. What is your favorite set memory of living and working?
The night shoots.
Yeah.
Night shoots?
They were awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
But for you, especially as a writer and someone who was so great, did you did you take advantage, like on days off, did you go and ride and ever do any of that stuff?
Are you reading my mind? Because I was just thinking that this morning. I could like come out here and ride.
Right?
Why didn't we ever spend time at this beautiful ranch?
Yeah.
It's like full spa here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a spa back then. Maybe. I don't think we were spying.
That's fine.
You're not spying.
Any other favorite memories?
I mean, for us, go ahead, Dave. Hand David the
You're
microphone.
on.
Hanging out with Graham, the Ramada, the Theos for a burger.
Yeah, Graham and David Brisbane really formed a lifelong romance.
First romance.
They are truly besties.
Yeah, kindred is fair.
And I love the story of talk about the sculpture that you guys made with the cassette tape in your rental
I
car.
had no memory of that.
Oh, God. I do.
Did it melt? Did it melt?
Yes, they had a cassette in the dashboard of their rental car. It was Graham's rental car, but Dave apparently would steal it and borrow it at times. And because of the heat, they would just let it sort of melt and morph, and they would add things to it and, different colored plastics.
Oh, it became artwork?
Yes, it became a beautiful
Melted art.
I'm sure the rental car company loved that.
Hey, dude, Hall.
That museum.
The museum. Here's one. Who would absolutely not survive 1 week back on that set today?
That's a good question.
That's a good
Not the way it
question.
looks now.
Nowhere to sleep. I don't know. I mean, Kelly would.
Of course,
Debbie
That's
would.
great.
You live in Texas, so
Yeah.
you're cool.
All right with that.
Joe lives here. I'd say
Take it over.
Mr. Brooklyn over here.
I would
Least likely to survive.
Are you out?
John, least likely to survive. I wonder if the conditions too, now, because by the way, it was a different time and we were fairly young, although we were all sort of close to 18 and you were not 18 yet. Josh was not 18. I was 18. You guys were 18. I turned 18 during it. You turned 18 during it.
I did.
Yeah. So, but we were, I wonder, and Graham talked about it a little bit ago of would we have been shooting in that kind of heat? Really? Would they have just, would we actually be shooting as much outdoors, it just with the conditions and
We'd have a sound tape.
that's right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. I mean, look, shows like Yellowstone are so popular now because people want that experience. I watch Yellowstone because I want to see that beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
Here's a two-parter, but it's good. And this will be our last one. Speaking of checks, what did the cast make per episode? And what were your first big purchases with your pay?
It's really good. I mean, we all got paid the same.
We all got the same. Yeah.
Which was not much.
No.
It added up.
It was enough.
Do you remember what it was though? I mean, I think I
It was $3,000 per episode, right?
It started out at 50.
1,500.
No.
Season
We
hours.
were 3,000.
No.
Yes.
It got up to 3,000.
Yeah.
We got, yes.
All right.
Jeff,
1,500. 1,500.
it was 1,500 and then I think we got a 500 bump.
Yes. Each time till it hit 3,000.
$500 bump up. And the story that is the classic story, Joe, who was hired locally and had really thought he was getting paid $1,500 to do all
The whole
13
thing.
episodes.
Right.
And we remember the moment where he said, and can you believe we get to do this and we get to make $1,500? And David stopped and he goes, yeah, $1,500 per episode. And Joe's mind.
I love the reaction.
All right. When the job I had before I did that, I was working at a Baskin Robbins, and I believe I was making maybe $2 an hour.
Yeah.
So go from $2 an hour.
Fair
Then
enough.
you see this amount, and you're going, well, ding dong dang. I can live with this.
Easier than scooping ice cream.
Oh yeah, and then Dave goes, no, that's for an episode. See now, I'm like, what?
I think it was the first time you were ever speechless. You always had something quick to say. Joe,
Don't you love being the bearer of great news, dude? Don't maybe why I remember that. I feel like I told them this great surprise, and then as far as spending, we did get the $50 a day in per diem, which came in a check. Came in cash in an envelope, which to me at 17 was like more money than the episode money because that was mine. That was just like, go to the mall, whatever.
CD store.
CDs.
Went to buy CD.
I bought a boom box. That was a big deal.
Yeah, sushi dinners, whatever.
My first big purchase was writing that check to the IRS.
So glamorous. Oh, thank you for leaving it on such
Very
a fun note.
responsible young man. Cal bought a car. Of course, you formed an LLC and took extra write-off. But so, I think that's it, right?
Thank you.
Guys, we're out of time.
Thank you all.
This
Thank you
is
so much.
amazing. This is really the first time we've done this, and we have some ideas cooking for 2027 of do some sort of other gathering.
Well, a lot of people asked, like, could they show up here live and do some kind of fan event? And Ali Teigel is putting something together.
And there is nothing set in stone yet, but she does. There's a website called heydudexperience.com. And as we sort of all talk about ideas and thoughts, and things will sort of appear on the website as things come up.
Yeah.
So
cool stuff.
Yeah. So go to heydudexperience.com to just stay posted on any upcoming fun Hey Dude reunions again.
And I'm just loving being here with you all. This is such an amazing time.
Just the best.
It's great seeing everybody.
And paying homage to the time we spent here. And the best part about it are the friendships and relationships, and like how amazing that we're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's healthy. Beautiful families. It's really amazing.
No arrests.
No arrests.
Not yet.
We know.
Not yet.
That's going to do it for us. This episode will drop in a couple of weeks with a lot of B-roll and photos and behind the scenes. So please come back in a couple of weeks for Hey Dude, the 90s Call podcast.
Yes.
Thanks for
Thank
joining.
you for joining us on this live. Have a great week.
Yay Media Group.